Paige from Basic Series 105, released in 2020. The attire is from a historic night where Paige defeated Emma to become the very first NXT Women's Champion. It occurred on the June 20th, 2013 NXT tapings, but aired on July 24th, 2013, which is the date that WWE recognizes. So like I mentioned, this is a very historic night for Paige, and it's so awesome that we did get this in figure form. And even though it's a basic figure form, the amount of detail is pretty awesome. So taking a look up close at her face, obviously this looks just like her. Even with a little lip piercing. It's hard to see there, but she got a little lip piercing there. She got the heavy eye makeup on. And then that jet black hair with a nice mold. And that skin tone's perfect with that pale type appearance. Now what really makes this figure stand out and makes it iconic and match up to that night perfectly is this all black attire. I mean, they included little details that are accurate to that night, such as the silver belt. That's actually a molded belt all the way going around with little spikes molded on it. And also, if you look closely, she has little black molded laces going across on the sides of her shorts, which is very accurate to that night. Now, her upper extremity is nice because it is mostly a molded top here with molded straps with little silver details that are pretty intricate, along with the little molded X pattern on the back. And then moving down to her knees and boots and shoes, she has black knee pads, black high socks, and then these black high top sneakers. So yeah, this basic rules. And it's really nice because it's also important to note that she does have this swivel articulation in her midsection that they eventually eliminated from the women's basics down the line. So this is a great basic. So the reason is pretty easy for me as to why I include Basic 105 Paige in my 12 Days of Jillmas and why it's special to me. Because honestly, this signifies such a historic night, a monumental night, not just for Paige, but for the women's evolution in the women's division. I mean, this was the night that the very first NXT Women's Champion was crowned. Let that settle for a minute. Because fast forward to today, and the NXT Women's Division is the best wrestling division in wrestling, in my opinion. We're talking men's division, women's division. It doesn't matter. They are the best. They're the most athletically gifted women on the mic, in the ring. They're amazing. Anyway, and this kind of signifies the birth of that. And on top of that, Paige was such a trailblazer for the women's division. And the women's evolution wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for her, in my opinion. I think certain superstars like her, I think AJ Lee had a big part of it. So having a figure, even in basic form, to signify that night when she won that NXT Women's title is truly amazing. And honestly, they did one hell of a job on this figure. So it's great. If you're looking for any Paige figure to get, I would actually get this one because of the significance. Thanks for stopping by Lumberjillville. Women's wrestling lives here. And thanks for checking out another episode of the 12 Days of Jillmas and finding out why these 12 specific women's basics are special to me. Have a happy holidays, everybody. I'll see you soon.